What up, y'all? It's Joe Breezy in his house. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing fine. So this is kind of a continuation to the Gen X thing. I was gonna have my brothers on. They flaked on me. So I brought a couple old school cats that I used to kick it with back in the Gap. One of them flaked on me, and my other boy he came through. So we're just going to basically be chopping it up, kicking it old school style, and doing the damn thing. We're going to make y'all laugh though, because we got a lot of old school stories. We grew up together, and yeah, it's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my homeboy Eric coming on. What
You
up, big
got me?
dog? I
What up,
got you,
brother?
brother. We are
Thank
live.
God. Somebody's got to, dude. It's a rough life.
Right. Show you right. Oh yeah. So man, this is my boy Eric. Eric, tell these people where you from, where you came from,
Uh,
who you with.
Houston, Texas, man, born and raised. I'm a local boy there in Texas. Everybody knows me. I tend to get around a little bit, live like a gypsy. You know how it is.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, these days be smoking that fully recreational and medical. You know how it is in AZ. In Arizona, we be smoking
Yeah.
that good shit.
Oh yeah. So you're born and raised in Houston, Texas. What part of Houston? I know
Pasadena
all
on the
the
east
dudes.
side. Yeah, on the east side. You know where all
Oh,
the Mexicans are.
I know. Hey,
Yeah. We
Jackie.
like it over there. They got the good foods over there. You can't miss out on the taqueries.
Right on. Oh, I forgot to tell you earlier. If you look up in your right, there's a comments bar, and you can read the comments as people are coming in. We already got Jackie Hall's in the house. She's a really cool uh, individual I know from Paranormal Roundtable and some of the other YouTube channels, Matt Imsh and all them. So we got family in the house. Ah, he blanked out, but he'll be back. Um, but yeah, man, Eric, he's a Pasadena cat, H Town, in the house. So I really wanted to bring this show to y'all, man. I've been trying to for like a hell of a couple weeks, and it just kept getting flustered, and everything kept dropping in and out, and so I really felt bad about it because I kept telling y'all, man, that we're gonna be doing it, and then uh, it just kept not happening, and I didn't want to bring y'all some half-ass show. So I figured why not, let's do it. Let me text this ninja, and uh, if he don't know that he's not on. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry about this. We've been having technical issues this whole time. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So how you doing, Jackie? How's everything going? Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
There you go.
I got the chubby digits, man, and
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. Dude,
that'll
I
do it
got
every
fat
time.
thumbs. Good. That's good, Jackie. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah,
Oh, hi, Jackie. I see that now. Okay, look at that.
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Okay,
now you can keep up
so
with it. Just don't pay attention to the trolls if we get them.
okay,
Nah,
all right.
yeah, you're good. You're freezing up a little bit, but that happens when you first jump on. Or maybe you might want to kill the chat because it might be using up too much of your internet.
Am I
Unless,
glitching out?
yeah, you're a little bit.
All right. I jump out and jump back in.
Jump back in.
All right, let's try that.
But yeah, so I really wanted to bring this one to y'all because we had a really good one lined up, and then I had another homeboy that we all all of us grew up together. It was probably in our. Am I freezing up or is it just him? Maybe it's my internet connection. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so it's him. It's his problem, not mine. But yeah, so I thought the Gen X thing was a good one because we get to share experiences. I got you, but you're freezing up.
No.
Still. I hear you, but your picture is freeze framing. Can you hear me still?
What about? Yeah, you're glitching on me too, man.
It's your connection. You got Wi-Fi, or are you going straight off the phone? Try it again, shit. But yeah, so I contacted a few of my homies from back in the Gap and asked them to pop on with me since my brothers are unreliable as shit. And yeah, gonna try to bring something good for y'all. It was working so good earlier. I don't know what's going on with it. Let me see. Maybe if I boot him off. Let me try booting him off completely. See what happens. But yeah, I met this cat, and when I think I was probably, I don't know, maybe 15 years old, something like that. I knew I'd already dropped out. Let's see. All right, let's try this again. Hey, you're moving smooth, bro.
Yeah, I think we're back now. I don't know what the fuck. It's that goddamn Cox internet, man. It's that Cox internet.
Dude, you can't expect people to be born in the 70s and know everything about the internet nowadays. We're like,
shit, dude.
They're just like monkeys with it. Oh,
dude, the fucking the name of my internet still says setup -27.
For real, dude.
I ain't even changed none of that shit yet. I ain't thought of nothing cool enough yet.
Right. You give us an Atari and we're straight.
fucking A, man. Dude, I'm such an amateur at this. My headset falls out. What the fuck?
It's all right, bro. It took me. I've been doing live streams and stuff for like about 5 months now. Yeah, It took me that long just to get the cohesion process going. So it's no big.
My buddy does one, and I couldn't even tell you what it's about. I think it's about wrestling, to be honest with you. Because he keeps asking me to go on it and talk to him about it,
Well, you are a guru when it comes to wrestling.
I did wrestle for all that time, too.
Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, we're gonna get into that too. All the backyard stuff we.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. We got to.
That time I was all drunk and actually kicked the shit out of Chance in the backyard. He was like, "He was really landing him."
He was really hitting me. Well, you got to make it look good, right?
Yeah, gotta do it right, man.
Because it looked like he was really kicking your ass.
Because I was. But hell yeah. But yeah, I was letting them know why you were out. First time we met, man. I want to say I was like maybe 15, 16.
Somewhere in there.
I was barely driving age, right?
Yeah, something like that. Because we had just we were the same kind of people, but pulled from two different worlds and happened to. They put us together by accident. They shouldn't have, because look where the
Yeah,
fuck we are now. They put us to
but
work that day. That's what it was. We had to work together.
yeah, for Roy
Yeah, yeah,
out at the
yeah.
compound.
I know. We were at the Bergstrom. We were
Oh,
pulling
at
the fucking. That's
yeah,
right.
pulling the fencing down from Austin Bergstrom. Well, before it
Yeah,
was Austin Bergstrom. Yeah,
before he tore all that shit down. Remember, they were telling us they're going to tear all this shit down while we were yanking it. And they were all, we don't care what you take. Okay.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna take all
yeah,
kinds of shit.
right. Oh, dude, I remember that day, dude. Because we were taking the fencing down and taking some of the barracks pieces down. For those who don't know, it was a military base in Austin, and they were relocating the actual airport from up in like North Mid Austin down to southeast Austin, and through my homeboy Mike G, we got hired by this dude named Roy, and Roy had also hired Eric and who else? Who's on you?
Dave,
It was Dave, right? Yeah,
fucking Dave, man, that
yeah,
weirdo.
yeah. And they're like, we're all like little punk ass kids, man. And they're like, all right, y'all get together, start tearing down fencing and stuff. So
Yeah, they just dropped us off there like we knew what the fuck we were doing, you know?
yeah, for real, we're just kids, man.
Yeah, we don't care how you get the fence down, just don't tear it up.
Right, yeah, because they wanted to keep it and rebuild it. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, sure.
sure, why not?
Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. Y'all get high out here, we don't care. Didn't realize we're on a fucking Air Force base regardless. You know, we're out there smoking dope on that Air Force base, and no one said a word. You know, I figured they would have, at least said something. You know, frowned upon it, something, but no.
Right, nah,
I
yeah, for
mean,
sure.
I mean, teenagers with long fucking hair. I had hair then, you know, at that
Yeah.
age. A bunch of us with
Just
long
got
fucking hair.
your head. My
Oh
head's
yeah,
just so.
the five head's grown, you know, so got a lot of it.
Right.
I said that the other day, or I posted that. You know, my forehead's so fucking big, I should remember shit, but I just don't.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
man. Go ahead.
tearing down that fence. Yeah, that's what it was, dude. We started tearing down the fence, and at first we were standoffish because it was you and your buddy, you know, and
Yeah.
then it was me and my buddy,
Right.
and both of those guys aren't near as cool as we were. So, you know, and we just kind of were drawn together, we
Right. Yeah.
that's all it really took was we started bullshitting and it was over, man. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus, we were all the same age, so we all came from the same kind of backgrounds, and
Right, yeah, and the
and
weird.
you're like, I don't know this motherfucker. You might have to
Yeah,
square off.
I don't know this motherfucker. How you gonna drop me off at this motherfucker? He's bigger than me, you know. I'm gonna have to hit him first.
Yeah, the other two were cake, dude. It was like I
Yeah,
ain't
I'm like,
worried
all right,
about him.
I can take the other guys. That one I'm worried about.
Oh yeah, man. Then I remember we found out you could smack the air conditioning unit, so we started helping the freon out of it.
Yeah, once you smack it with the claw end of a hammer,
Yeah,
that shit
yeah.
just starts spraying out the side. You just grab a hold of it and start sucking on it. Your lips get a little frozen and crispy,
Well,
but yeah,
frozen, but yeah,
you be all right, you know.
the Wawas, and then you don't even feel
Yeah.
it.
Once everybody else goes, your lips will be thawed, so it's your turn again. You know. So
Hell yeah.
it's a give and take relationship. You know.
Absolutely, absolutely, dude. Yeah, man. You know, it's crazy. Like you think about, and we're gonna get into it, but like all the shit that me and this cat have been through, like we should have been dead so many thousands or hundred thousands of times. I couldn't even count,
Hundred
man.
thousands of times.
Yeah.
And that's I think that started like day one.
Yeah.
I was thinking about something the other day in the car. I was like, motherfucker, I wonder what happened to Luther.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Luther, man. I know he went to the
Yeah.
Navy. He got hooked on crack, and then like he went to the Navy to save himself, and
Well, I
that
mean,
whole last.
that's one of the first people you introduced us to because we wanted to buy a big amount of pot, and that was the only dude you knew that had it.
Yeah.
So, and he was fucking cool in our book, as soon just like us, we hit it right off. We're on that same level. It takes a lot of trauma to be on that level. So,
It does.
you
It does. Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, like I mean, I guess everybody don't know, but yeah, me and Eric started actually trading stories and stuff. Like our childhoods were very, very similar. We came from, drug addicted parents and drug addicted families and broken homes, and it's just weird how those kind of traumas, like you said, man, will actually unite people together.
It is.
And
That's what brings it separates, the good from the bad, absolutely.
yeah, yeah,
And that's what brings people together is that connection. You don't know what it is, but you have this weird connection with this person, and there it is. You know it right off the bat.
yep, yep.
I mean,
No,
me and Mike G weren't ever connected, and I met him at the same time I met you and hung out and all that shit. I mean, he was cool, but he didn't have what we had.
right, right. Nah, me and you became thick as thieves, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah, dude, like
yeah, yeah,
instantly.
yeah, for real.
And it went from there, my friend. It went from there.
Yeah, it did. It definitely did. Yeah, man. Because but about that, it's like without that kind of that background and being brought up like that, and in those kind of households, it's like you kind of grow suspect about everybody who doesn't, or hasn't.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. It's
Because it's
weird
like,
hearing someone with the decent childhood, at least. I tell people about the stuff happened in my childhood, and they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, well, that was normal for me. What'd you do?
right, yeah, yeah, absolutely.
They said they had food to eat when they were kids. What? I didn't have KFC till 13 years old.
You're freezing up again, bruh. You were doing so great. I don't know what happened.
Are we fixing again?
Yeah, just a little. Maybe give it a little time and it might come back. Um, but yeah, man, it absolutely is. It's weird how that. Like I was actually just telling Jen, we were watching something, and it was this dude getting like stitches, and and she's like, "Oh, that's so gross." And I was like, I remember the first time. Try jumping off and jumping back on. That helped last time. And uh I was like, oh yeah, I remember the first time I got those. I was like, that was in preschool. And so I don't know if y'all remember, but they used to have like the swing set, and then they had the one swing that had like double seats. You could sit looking at each other and swing back and forth. And I was taking that thing as high as I could, and I was like, man, I think if I jump, I could probably get to that other swing set, or to the other swing. And I got up as high as I could, and I was like, Dukes of Hazzard, like literally no bullshit. And I jumped off and landed face first on the other swing. Plah, like split my chin open. I think it's this side. And I split it like wide open, man. There you are. You're back.
Damn, it's
Yeah,
glitching
you're doing
again.
good.
What the shit, man?
No, you're doing all right. You're looking all right on my end. But yeah, I split it open,
Something
and
is. Am I
she
too
was
close to
like,
the router? Is that what it is? Is it?
"Nah, you can't be too close."
Are we back?
Yeah, you're back. You're good.
Because I'm
You're
like,
Gucci.
oh, well, I was up against the router, and it keeps on doing the shit. All right, now I'm back up
Yeah.
against the router. All right, I think I'm live now.
Mm, no, you're too close to the. There you go. Hey, there you are. You're.
I don't know, man. I'm fucking hillbilly these days, dude.
It's almost like every acid trip we ever had together. You went too close to the TV.
Dude,
No, man, you're fine.
and that brings us right back to that fucking story of us meeting, because that was like one of the first fucking things we did, and we all agreed on it. You know, like, I'm not gonna really know these guys till we trip on some acid together.
Hell yeah.
At least that's what we thought. Yeah, that's what we thought then. You know, it went from that to fucking 20 strips. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah,
Fucking
dude.
10 on the top and 10 on the
You're on the
bottom. You know, just
bottom.
fucking. I mean, what the fuck were we thinking? We'd be tripping on acid for 3 days.
Dude, yeah.
And the fucking video games, dude. The fucking video games, dude. Dude, I mean, the whole thing is we're talking about us being kids, and when we met, I was I was homeless, I think. I mean, I worked for Roy, and he recruited us
right.
young, you know, and he was smart, is what he was.
Damn near free labor.
Yeah, dude, I get that damn near free labor, and I mean, they're lazy as shit, but they'll do it.
Right. Dude, yeah, because that was like, you'd be like, well, I can pay y'all, or we can get some strippers to come over.
I can hire some hookers.
Score.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah, he's like,
don't worry about it.
Yeah, here's some drugs, and here's some fucking strippers, and y'all just have fun. Okay. Absolutely, we will, and we did.
Yeah, we did.
It was one of the greatest times of my life. And we were we were 17 years old.
Was it 17? I thought it was
we
earlier.
were 7. No, I think we were 17, dude, because but I think all of us were just under 18.
Well, when did we go to college or whatever together? That was what, 19? Yeah, so I guess
yeah. Well, I think we were about 17, man, and that's what set it all off. Because I went straight to your fucking house and met your family.
Right.
You know, you're like, hey, this is Eric. He's my new best friend. He's staying. You know.
Yeah, and they're like, well, y'all better figure something out and get the fuck out.
Right. They're like, what are y'all gonna do? And well, it didn't matter, dude, because my ass is a clean freak and a weirdo about shit like that, you know? And you're lazy fucking stoner ass. Your mama ain't never seen no shit like that. So I came in as your best fucking friend, and her house was clean.
Right.
Yeah. She was like, wow, as long as you keep doing this shit, you can stay as long as you want. I was like, bet. I'm gonna.
Right.
And that's where we went from there, dude. And your mom started letting me stay there, and that I remember the first time I was at your house, dude, we were playing Mortal Kombat, Mama K.
Yeah.
And y'all were beating the shit out of us on it, because y'all lived in bumfuck Egypt, didn't have nothing else to do but play Mortal Kombat. You know, it wasn't even no fun playing. I was like, I don't even want to play with these motherfuckers. They don't even give you a chance. I hate this game. And I ain't ever played it since. Dude was like, fuck that game. The rest of my life.
Right. No, I ended up getting smart, man, and I made a rule in, like, I want to say in my 20s, like late 20s, winner has to take a shot, because they ain't gonna be winning long. You know what I'm saying? Like, give about 5 rounds.
Yeah, I'm with
5
you.
homies. Yeah, and then you're like, and I'll get. See,
that makes more sense, man. See, that's what we were too young. So I don't even think we were big drinkers back then either.
No, we weren't, dude. We didn't get into drinking hard till
whiskey.
I'd say late 20. I mean, we drank beers and Mad Dog and shit like that, but we weren't really like.
Yeah, we were pots,
We were
mushroom
potheads.
eaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, because you were with the shit. Yeah, you're a full blown hippie. Listen to the Doors. This dude had Jim Morrison everywhere. You know, he was, and he was all, everything's cool and shit. You know, and I'm like, oh yeah, check this out. You need to change your direction, my friend.
Oh, I did. I did.
Oh, you
Well, so,
did, dude.
yeah,
You
yeah.
did.
Well, no,
I
because it
remember
was
that.
like when I was a young cat, like when I was in Round Rock and shit, I got into the gang shit, and then like in middle school and high school, and then like I saw a lot of shit, and I was like, all right, dude, it's not the life, dude. I'm not watching homies get popped all the time, blah blah blah.
Right, dude. Yeah.
I'm going hippie. I'm going straight hippie, and I'm getting out of it. And then like you came back around, I'm like, I haven't breathed that air in so long. Time to
Oh
get
yeah.
back into
I might have been in the country a little too long, you know. Yeah,
it.
dude. I started pumping different shit into you, and I seen it change before my very eyes. You know what I mean? And I was a gangster back then too. You know, you remember that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I still am to this day. I crip walk. I can't help myself. Uh,
Right, right.
you know, and it's just. And it went from there, dude. Hell, I remember the first time you listened to ICP in your
The Crypt
and
Keeper.
it changed it changed your fucking mind on life, dude. When you heard the Jekyll Brothers for the first time, dude, I
Yeah.
had just got it, you know, and
Well,
I
I
seen
heard,
it
yeah,
changing in
yeah.
your head. Yeah, I seen all
Yeah.
that shit changing.
Well, that was when Jekyll Brothers first dropped, and I'd heard them because that's when they first kind of went half-ass mainstream. When you first hear,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
what was it, Another Love Song on the radio and shit.
yeah, yeah.
And then I went and picked you up in Waco, and we
That's
drank
right.
all that shroom juice all the way back
Oh,
to
dude, I was telling
Bastrop,
that
man.
story the other day. I was tripping so fucking hard. I think what was going on around me. And I was in the back and I was like, all right, well, he's still here. I don't know what's going on. And then we get to Austin, you take me into a bar.
Yeah,
You know,
went to a
let's
bar.
have a beer. You know, we're at a bar and I'm fucking freaking out. I
we're
couldn't
like, we're
say
like,
any.
I don't even think we were 21, dude. I think we were
No, we
still.
weren't, dude. As
Yeah,
soon as I
no, we
got in
were.
the back seat of the car, you hand me a gallon jug of some chunky shroom juice, which I still use that recipe, by the way. It's the sun kissed. That's what changes everything.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
uh,
it.
and it was great. It really was. I was tripping so fucking hard. You know, you're like, fuck your life there, dude. Let's build a new one. And I was so on board. And I was. I'm on board. Let's do this. Fucking rock and roll, my friend.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
all about it.
Yeah, and then what was cool about it is like when you gave me all the CDs, and because back then when you looked at the Joker's cards on the inside, it would have the ones up to the date and then the blank ones, right? So it had,
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah. So you loaned me Malenko, and then Jekyll Brothers just came out, and you were like, "I'm only loaning you Jekyll Brothers for like a day. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
giving this brand new, dude. I'm not giving it up." And so
that's right. I was like, give it back.
yeah. So I backtracked and I started listening to the catalog from beginning to present. And then like I think it was like a week later, I'm like, dude, did you know? And you're like, no. I'm like, blah 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 blah. You're like, what the fuck?
That's fucking awesome. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. And dude, that shit was ridiculous, man. It was. And I mean, we went from like I said, you went from being a fucking hippie to, I mean, I think I was subliming it then, you know, and then we went to a whole nother direction with the Insane Clown Posse. It kind of changed everything for us there. And yeah, dude, it created shit. It created all kinds of shit, dude. And I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, everybody else that came along with us along that ride went down the same psychopathic ride.
Yeah, yeah. David,
Yeah,
Mike D, you know,
yeah.
Jake,
To this,
all of them, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
to this day, dude. When we're, I don't know. I couldn't say it was that brought us together, but I think it really was.
Yeah, well,
You
it
know,
reinforced it. It
it
reinforced it.
did. It definitely bonded us. You know what I mean? It gave
Yeah,
us something to hold on to.
yeah, because that's when the time that we were getting out of it, and we were no longer, because this is actually, yeah, we were. This is after school, so because I remember when you called me to come pick you up from Waco, it was on the phone
No,
that we built in school.
you coming,
Nah,
you fucking come. No, you come and got me from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
yeah, that time I'm talking about when I got you from Waco.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
I picked
yeah,
you up from that little trailer park.
yeah. That's right. Because I told that chick I'd be gone for the weekend, and then came back and moved out.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
she
yeah,
was
so
mad.
oh, I bet, I bet. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, and that was at that point because and then we started because yeah, I remember you called me on that freaking phone that we made at tech school, and we got some stories about that place too. Shit.
Yeah, fuck yes, dude.
Yes, this would be a 4-hour show. It's probably going to be like a two-parter because there's so many of them.
I
But
mean, where are we at? Where you want from here? I mean, we just now started hanging out, right? And then
right,
we're getting strippers bought for us and shit, So we
right,
continue that job for a good while.
right,
Yeah,
and we have the side hustle running from Waco and
yeah,
back
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
he wasn't a completely legitimate businessman. So
No, no,
we
no,
were
no.
we were mules.
Yeah, we were
But
minors, man.
yeah,
That's a
that's,
smart man right there.
I'm telling you, man.
Because we all did it, I mean, we all fucking did it.
Yeah,
Even when we didn't know we were doing it, we did
we were doing it. Yeah. Yeah,
it.
so yeah, we were running all that shit back. What was that? It was a Cutlass, right? That he gave us that blue
The
big
blue one was a
body.
cutlass. Yeah, the blue one was a big body cutlass.
Yeah,
Then he had
and
he had it. It was he had another the van.
the van, right?
Van. I ran the
Yeah,
van all out. And then he had shit. The he had the stealth, but that was too much
stealth.
attention.
Yeah,
But
that
there
was
was a
his
few
car
of them.
anyway.
Yeah, that was his. That's how I started with him. Was I was just driving him around in the stealth. He was like, "I'll give you $500. Give me a ride to the store." Okay.
Sure, why not? But yeah,
Just
y'all got a picture that me and this motherfucker, me with like thicker, longer, black ass hair, and this dude, he had like curly long hair with freaking like sunshine gold, dyed sunshine gold and yellow, and sunshine yellow. And so
oh
like
yeah, dude.
we're literally in this big body like early 80s Cutlass, man, going
Oh
down the
my,
highway in the
yeah.
middle of Texas, smoking on a 16-inch bong.
Yeah, no
At
fucks
a
given.
stoplight, like what?
Yeah, people looking at you like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You're like, "What are you looking at?" I'm working here.
I'm working here.
Dude, and we were making we were in the car, and it was me and you, and I had this giant pile of weed in my lap, right? We were on 71 headed into Austin from Bastrop, and we just pulled up on police lights. And I panicked, dude. I'm standing there fucking drenched in it. And I just threw it on the floor. Fuck it.
I remember that.
And you
You
go, "What the fuck are you doing? Pick it up, pick it up." So when we finally passed the cops, they weren't, doing nothing but directing traffic or whatever. I'm scraping up the weed off the floor. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" Sorry, I panicked. I'm sorry, everybody. Just getting the weed. Everything's cool.
Dude, I remember that now. You screamed like a fucking girl, dude.
I was like, ah! I wasn't fucking ready for that, man. I started screaming like a cheerleader about to get raped, man.
Oh shit! I
It
forgot
scared the
about
shit
that.
out of me.
It's fucking
I did
hilarious.
not, dude. I don't forget about those fear moments that come out of me. They don't come out as often, but they still do. They still do.
Right, right. Dude, I'm fast forwarding a bit, but remember when we were on our way to school one day, and you had that little Honda with I
Oh
think it had
yeah,
the red interior because Tim had the
yeah, but
blue, and it was funny because we were Crips,
yeah,
so
it
we
was
rolled in the red.
opposite. It used to piss me off every time I got in it, dude. Goddamn red interior.
And we pulled out on, I think it was 812, and that big ass semi was like barreling down. I was like,
I remember.
He's like, I got it floored.
It's floored, man. It ain't going nowhere. That's it. We're dead.
We're dead.
We're fucking dead, my friend.
Another time we should have fucking died, dude. We should have
Oh
met our
man,
maker on that one, man.
dude. When I took you home to meet my family, because your family was just so sweet. Your mom,
Right.
I loved her. I love her to this day, and I bet she smells good right now. I bet she does. I'm just saying. She always smelled good. Anyway, yeah, I took you home. You remember that weekend?
We gotta refresh me, man. I might.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay. It was the Salado weekend when
Oh,
we got kicked. When we got kicked out of Salado, that was before you met the family.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I
remember
take
all
him
that.
home. I do. I take you home to meet my family, and you know, I-35 we're like an hour and a half away. We're gonna shoot down it. We get halfway there. It's Salado, man. That's the halfway point for everybody. You
And
got a big.
we're flying.
We're tripping. I mean, pretty much every story from here on out, we're probably tripping. But we pull over because Breezy's got to pee. Hey, I got to pee. All right, well, we need to stop anyway. Salado halfway. So we stop, and he goes to pee, and
The
it's like a
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's like
McDonald's.
yeah, it's a combination of them. So the restaurants and the restrooms are shared between the two. And I'm standing in line. There's a hot girl behind the counter, you know. So I'm chopping it up, you know. I'm like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? And he's in the bathroom, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't paying no attention. And you hear a girl scream, an actual scream. And so I whip around, you know. I'm standing at the counter, turn around, and a girl comes running out. Ah, you know. I was like, oh shit, Breezy's in there. And I'm thinking that as he comes out, zipping up, and he's zipping up right as he walks out. And he's like, we got to go. I was like, what do you mean we got to go? I'm chopping it up here. He's like, no, seriously.
No, we gotta go now.
I showed her my dick. We got to go. Oh, all right. We're perverts now. Thanks, buddy.
So for everybody out there, so this is what happened on my end. So I'm frying, and I just go in, and I'm like, oh wow, they leave the door open for you. Yeah, how nice of them. You know, like I started taking a leak, and I guess the door. Well, I know now the door was open because there was a cleaning lady in there, and they had the cleaning sign on the door holding it open. And so I'm like taking a leak, and I hear a scream, ah! And I like, without even thinking, I still got my dick in my hand, and I like turn around, I'm like, what? What's like, what
are you
happened?
screaming at?
Like, how do I help? And she's running out of the fucking bathroom. I'm like, oh. I like look down. I'm like, oh, wow.
Ow.
We got to get the fuck out of here fast. like fast, man. Shit.
And we did
Like,
too. We did. As soon as he said, I showed her my dick. I was like, we got to go right now. I still don't stop at that fucking. I mean, from that moment on, I've never stopped there again. Well, I've been traveling with my ex-wife and the kids, and they're like, "We need to pee." And I'm like, "Not here. The next one."
No, I was when I was with Truth Records, we were doing a show in Dallas, and we're going up 35, and dude was like, there's a McDonald's up ahead, and I was like, nope. And I was like, brief fun fact number 8,734. This is what happened there. They're like, what? And I was like, all right, this is what happened. They're like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
And that whole trip from there, because I was all yacked out. And so like I'm like, we hit Lake Waco, and I'm like, breezy fun fact number 8,777. So me and my boy Eric are right over there. We go through the whole thing, and we come out, and he's like, I hate fucking Mexicans. even though you are Mexican. He's like, I hate fucking Mexicans. There's a whole wall full of these motherfuckers. They chased us with pistols and shit all the way to the fucking car. I dove in. What was his name, man? The redheaded mullet dude, your homeboy. I was hanging like feet out the car, just my whole body.
Wesley. It was Wesley with his little Corvette Cutlass.
Yeah, the Cutlass with the LS1 engine in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we robbed a liquor store that weekend. Like, it was so.
We did. Yeah. We robbed something. I know we stole and we thought it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
dude, just that shit, dude. For the weekend, we'd go there and come on. We had money, you know.
But no, that just shows you the state of mind that we were in, because
absolutely
we were drug fueled, man. Like,
right, dude. And you gotta think, we weren't even 20 years old yet.
No, hell no.
And but we were drug fuel.
Yeah. But everything, man. Like, we started that trip off with acid, then the cocaine kicked in, then we got to Waco, then the speed kicked in.
Oh my God, that. So from the Salado trip, from there I take you home to meet my family, and you meet my hillbilly ass sister and everybody, and you took it like a champ. I'm just sitting here and be quiet. I'm sitting here and be quiet. And then we did somebody gave me a giant bag of crank.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, we got like an 8-ball of crank.
Yeah, big old bag of crank, and I think it was you that introduced the light bulb.
Yeah. That, because I was a master at making the light bulb.
From there, dude, it was what? 8 hours. Are you there?
What? Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, 8 hours we sat there and smoked crank with light bulb.
Yeah, playing
Scooter.
What?
Scooter.
The video game.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody left and they.
Yeah, because like on like day 2, we're still sitting there, and your sister's like, "Are you fucking still sitting here?" We're like, "Fuck out!" And they're like, "Combo."
Yeah. We've been wired on crank for 2 days playing the same video game, dude. Never moved.
Then that fucking lightning or the rainstorm hit, And your sister's like, I'm gonna go outside and look and see what's up, blah blah blah. We're sitting there playing. This is how I remember it, right? We're sitting there playing like a motherfucker, and you hear like it shook the whole house. And your sister comes running and screaming, runs to the other room, and I'm not on the couch anymore, or on the floor in the living room anymore. I'm in the kitchen, like, and I'm like, I still have my hands, and I'm like,
wait,
I in the kitchen. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Like,
dude, from my perspective, I heard all that. She ran by and looked for you, and you were gone. I was like, oh no, God got him. He took him. What the fuck? He fucking left me, the bastard.
Dude, yeah.
And then you were in the kitchen. I was like, holy shit, I don't know how he got there, but
yeah, and I was sitting in the same position in the fucking kitchen. Like, I was like chilling on the floor.
Dude, the beauty of it is when you came back to sit down, your hands never moved. They were still you're like T-Rexed them, you know. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, that was,
it was
so
fucking
crazy,
hilarious.
Dude. So
yes,
crazy.
dude. And then I have another sister and a boyfriend that came over, and he goes, hey, you want some acid? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want some acid.
Hell yeah.
And me and you gave it to us, like, fuck it, we ate it, and we're still fucking speeding our minds out, but it was like a gradual change into that full-blown I'm tripping.
Right.
You know? We were playing the game still, of course, and everything started to get fucking badass.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
I remember that. We were like,
yeah,
you see how hard he punched him? Is like
everything got fucking cooler, you know. I was like, oh my God, I'm tripping. And there we go, a whole nother fucking 24 hours of that shit. It was a nice weekend. Yeah, that was
yeah.
I should do that for dates, man. I should take them bitches to my fucking family and make them trip with me and shit. Right. Play video games.
Dude, and then we sewed that whole fucking weekend up. We get back to the compound, and we're chilling there, and fucking because we had all the bread in our pocket that we saved because we were just acting a fucking ass. And we're like, hey, Bobcat, cook us up some rocks.
Make us some crack. Let's top this weekend off with some crack.
Sat there, smoked crack for 2 days.
Yeah, dude, and it wasn't an urge to smoke crack. No one offered it to us. It was just a dumb fucking idea me and him had. Yeah. You know, hey, you want to smoke some crack? Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? We got all the means,
and we did.
Yeah,
just fucking because.
Yeah, and I remember like we got done with the first fucking rock, dude. This one's always embedded in my brain because okay, so for those who are listening to understand the compound, it was like it's off the highway, but there was like a little restaurant called the Rainbow, right? Rainbow, yeah, and then there was a little road that went beside the Rainbow that went all the way back to the compound. And the buildings that we had there were some of the ones that we got when we were tearing down Austin Bergstrom and all that. And so we had this one little building that we used to kick it in, kind of like an office, I guess you could say.
Yeah, but, one of those movable ones.
Yeah, like a kind of like a trailer park, but an office building. But I remember like we smoked the first rock, and so the way we used to get like sodas or you know, soda waters and shit like that, or fucking pop, whatever you call it, wherever you're from, you have to go walk up the driveway and go to the Rainbow, and they had a Coke machine. And so we went to Eric, and everybody's like, Breezy, yeah, go. Well, my name wasn't Breezy then, it was Biggin. But they're like, they can go get some Cokes, man. I'm like, all right. So I take like $2-3, go up into the parking lot, and it's right on the frontage road of 71. And
everybody can see you.
yeah, I walk out there, and there's 2 Travis County police parked side by side, bullshitting by themselves, and I'm like, oh shit, man. I'm like way too tripping, way too wired for all this shit. And I'm like, yep, just getting some root beers. Yep. They're like, yeah, I get back and there's like 5 of us or something. They're like, why'd you only bring 2? And I'm like, because there's that's all I could deal with. That's all I could stand.
I started freezing up, man.
I was like, they knew it, man. They could just smell it on me.
They can smell the crack, man.
Yeah, man, I had to get out of there.
Oh, dude, that shit was awful, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, I mean, probably barely 18 at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, because we were still mixing concrete and all that shit. So yeah, we weren't even in school. None of that shit. Because finally my mom's was like, all right, if y'all motherfuckers gonna stay here, y'all all go to school. So like 4 of us out of the posse, because it was like me and Eric are like, all right, we're gonna go to school, blah blah blah. You know, so we don't get kicked out of the crib. And then Tim and Mike G followed, and they're like, all right. So it's like 4 of us, which was bad news also. Going
totally
to that,
was, dude.
That spot,
Totally
dude.
fucking was, man.
Yeah, I remember in what was it, first, because you had like 15 classes or whatever, year and a half. So in like the very first one, I think we were there for like maybe a month or 2 months, and that's when you almost got arrested in the parking lot
in front of the fucking school, man.
Because Tim had the same car as you, just with different interior.
That's right, dude.
Yeah, he went racing through the construction zone.
And the fucking cops were so pissed off, dude. They were like, I know it was you. I was like, dude, it wasn't me, man. I've been sitting here for a fucking hour.
Drinking coffee, yeah.
Drinking coffee. I got to poop, and you're ruining everything. And now I'm going to jail. I'm going to shit myself. So just so you know, dude, you're going to take me to jail with shitty pants. And that motherfucker wrote me the biggest ticket he could, dude. He got me for all kinds of shit.
Yeah. The only reason you need to go to jail is because that fucking professor, I forgot what we called him, man.
Coach.
But that coach, yeah, coach.
It was Coach.
Came
man.
out there and
he was like, what the fuck is going on? And I didn't help none. I was like, Top's being a dick, man. Well, I mean, what else could I say? You know, he's writing me tickets that I deserved. You know, I didn't have no license, no insurance, none of that shit.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he got you on just what you legitimately had.
Yeah, dude, I wanted to beat Tim and Mike up so fucking bad, dude. Just so bad. As soon as I walked in, I was like, these motherfuckers.
I wanted to help you, bro.
Dude, it was scandalous, man.
I was like, yeah, because I was like, if Tim wasn't my ride home, I'd
whoop his ass, man.
But I had to get home.
Oh, I know. And Tim, the dirty bitch, he was supposed to do this with us, but I can't believe he backed out of it.
I know, man. Fucking, I want to fucking text that motherfucker right now.
He probably
you fucking bitch.
Dude, he probably thinks we'll make fun of him, and which he's probably right. I mean, maybe a little. You know, it's all in good fun, you know.
Right.
But
no, I warned everybody about this show. I was like, dude, it's gonna be vulgar.
Oh, I'm taking y'all with me to have a drink. I'm sorry, I need to make one.
No, you're good, man.
All right. I don't know. Are my kids even here anymore? I hope not.
I just texted him. I said, "You mother queer."
Mother queer.
dude. The escapades we used to have, though, man, freaking crazy, dude. Like if you weren't there, or I mean, even if you were to be like just a spectator here and all this shit, you'd be like, these motherfuckers are bullshitting. Nah.
Oh yeah,
Not at
yeah. I'm
all.
sure people were already thinking that. You know, we ain't even started the good stuff yet.
Yeah. No, we already dropped. We went from 2 viewers to 0. Like as soon as we started talking as soon as we started talking the illegal stuff, and they're like, "Yep, I'm out. Nope, I'm out."
Oh yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. But I don't give a shit, dude, because I don't do this shit for numbers, and I don't do it for YouTube fame, and I
Fuck
just
no,
do it
dude.
because
What happened is they were like, oh man, this is just two homies bullshit.
well, no, that actually gets a lot, man. My homeboy, he's another Tim Zoller. Like, we used to do a show where he would start it off with like the weird news and weird shit that was going on, and then I would do like a topic like Bigfoot or whatever, and
Right.
it was cool. I mean, it was dope. And then it regressed to where we did a late night show, like a after hours, where we were just doing the same thing, just bullshitting. And those started gaining more viewers and more subs than anything. So yeah, it happens. Like people love to watch people just sit around, get fucked up, and just bullshit.
Yeah,
Kind of
no,
like
but we could zone it off topic like a motherfucker.
yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. No, because like to me that's as real as it gets. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like if you want to go on script and you want to have a script and have a professional show, go for it.
So you don't edit none of this. This is just all goes. Huh?
No, we're all live. We're straight up live.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, what we're saying now is what's getting put out.
Great.
Nah, the only time I've ever edited a live show is it was about 3/4 of I was like on my third hour, and I was talking to a dude, and he was starting to like fall out. He was like losing his stamina on it, and I was like, man, I'm the only one here. And I was like, dude, I gotta piss like a motherfucker, man. And so I grabbed like a fucking big gulp cup, and I started pissing. And I was like, yeah. So anyway, yeah, blah 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 blah. And then when I replayed it the next day, all you could hear is, yeah. So anyway,
he's not like, peeing in that cup. No, it's not what
yeah. I was like, yeah, I gotta edit that out.
Damn, dude, damn.
Yeah. That's the only time. But other than that, man.
Yeah, dude, I totally get it. I've peed in many cups in my day.
Yeah. It was just so fucking loud because it was before I had I got a new soundboard panel and everything. So it was before I could be like, I can mute it right there and do my thing, blah blah blah, or fade it down. And so my microphone was like, yeah, I'm picking up all this shit.
That's what you bought me for.
Yeah, you could even hear the tinkles and shit. It was all bloop, 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 bloop.
You the last drills. Oh, dude, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
What you drinking on?
Sweet tea and bourbon.
Dude, I love sweet tea and fucking whiskey now, dude.
Yeah, dude, I got old. That's what happened. So I started getting the honey whiskey, and you top that off with that sweet tea, and it changes everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could probably go unsweet tea with it. Still be good.
I just do I'll do like the Captain Morgan's and sweet tea, or Crown and sweet tea. But the honey, man, it just started fucking like, and then Then I ended up going to the shit, and they're like, "You're a diabetic." And I was like, "Oh no, shit."
Is that what's wrong with me?
I was like, "Dude, I don't even drink sodas and candy. I don't eat candy. I don't drink sodas." And he's like, "That's not how it works, dude." I'm like, I just noticed it was giving me a hangover. So that's
Hell, speaking of old friends, Jason Aragon and Chance are both diabetics.
no shit. Well, that makes
Yeah,
three.
dude. No shit.
It's a pancreas thing or some shit like that. It's not even
Well, I
about.
mean, Chance was I turned him after you. I took my drunk ass to him and turned him into a monster. Drinking, dude. He never drank, not a drop. Till he got with me, we started drinking half gallon of whiskey every day
Right. Yeah.
and fucking
Yeah.
pounding it, like we do used
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Well, see
And
that was also the turning point, you know.
yeah, it was, dude. That's when the shit changed. Is when we started drinking because
Yeah.
we didn't baby it. We went balls deep, dude. And I think whose fault? It was your Uncle Junior's fault. That's who did
Goddamn
it.
right.
That's who pushed us over the edge with the mash with vodka.
Oh, the vodka. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
100. Yeah, that's 120 proof vodka or some shit
yeah.
like that.
That's what pushed us over the edge because I don't remember drinking much before that point.
Yeah. And then yeah, because I remember back when we were doing like the backyard wrestling. That's when we were starting to drink like a lot, dude.
Yeah, that we were
Like,
drinking a lot, a lot.
and
Yeah.
and we were mostly stoners, so like we'd smoke all day, all night, and then we'd be when we started the drinking thing, we'd be drinking, and then be like, ah, yeah, let me hit the blunt or let me hit the pipe, and then you're like,
That's it.
hey,
I'm checking out. I'm checking out.
it's spinning, everything's spinning.
It took me so many lessons of that to get the fucking grip of it that you can't fucking do it. You know?
Yeah,
Now is different. I'm an old man and I'm a dabber and it just doesn't, I smoke wax every fucking day, all day.
right.
So, it just doesn't hit like that no more. I'm glad it don't, because I'd still be that guy every New Year's at 12 in your bathroom throwing up. Usually with a half a clown face on one side of it, because I'm laying on the toilet like this.
Laying on the street. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll juggalo it up and shit. It's like, Eric, where's Eric? Where do you think he is? He's puking. Happy New Year.
Or even and chances were we didn't even make it to midnight.
That's true. That's true.
Like it's 10:30.
Dude, I was in your bathroom throwing up one year, and it was like the second or third year in a row. and you gave me the best compliment. You're like, that son of a bitch is in there puking with a different chick every year. Let him puke his guts up. I was like, hey, all right.
I was married, so I didn't have that benefit. I had to do it in secret.
Yeah, you did not. You're like, I hate that son of a bitch.
Yeah, even though she was hot at the time, but boy, that motherfucker went south quicker than shit.
Funny how that shit works. I got two ex-wives, man. Hell, one of them was here a few minutes ago, was sitting behind me. I felt an evil presence. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I turned around a couple times and looked, and she's sitting behind me. And I was like, hey, and I waved, turned back around, she left. So I was like, oh, evil, this house is clean. This house is clear. This house is clear. Yeah, I knew she was here. I felt her evil, man.
Right. Oh, dude, yeah. It is fucking weird, man. Like me with my ex, I'm not gonna say her name just for liability purposes.
Yeah, liability purposes.
But like, even though we fucking broke up and everything was all fucked up, it was cool until the divorce shit fucking went down. And then it became like where did this fucking evil bitch? I knew her since I was what 17, something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, roughly.
where the fuck did this evil fucking presence come from? Like, when did you turn into that motherfucker? You know,
For
like,
real.
yeah, I just, yeah, nah, I'm good. The one I got now, man. Oh, you came around back in the Gap when I was with that one little hot model chick. Yeah, and then yeah, I got engaged to her. She was a H Town cat or kitten, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, she's from uh, the little coastal city, the one it's like a almost like an island right there.
Shit. Uh, Kima.
Yeah, right around the
Huh?
Kima Bridge. Like you had to cross the Kima Bridge to get
I'd call
but
that
yeah,
Kima.
yeah, but yeah, she's from that spot. But and then it's fucking funny, dude. Like, so I got with the chick that I'm with now when she was like 21. So I was probably
Ooh,
like in my upper 30s.
yeah.
And then, yeah, and I got with her and then we hooked up and had about a year, 2 years, maybe something like that. And then I got hooked up with that other chick and I was like, ooh, a model. Yeah, I'm gonna just swap it out, you know what I mean? And
Hell yeah.
yeah, so I was like, you gotta go, girl. Like, sorry, shit, but you gotta go.
It
And
was cool
then
and all.
yeah, yeah. And then the weekend of the Bastrop fires, I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard
I
about
remember
that.
that shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that shit. I was calling my first ex, checking on her and the baby
Oh
over
yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So I was moving that chick moved out on Friday. I was there Saturday moving the other chick in and came back and like my apartments called me and they were like, yeah, all Bastrop's on fire. You need to evacuate. And I'm like, well, I'm not even there. You know, I was out by NASA one out
Yeah, yeah.
there. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm at the coast. I'm kicking it, you know. And I came back and moved that chick in. And for like, I don't know, about a year and a half, we did our thing. And then she ended up, I was fucking around. And so like she could tell I was fucking around, so she started fucking around. So she was like, "All right, I'm out," and split.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair
fair
enough.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then I was driving home from work, and Jen, the girl I'm with now, she was like, she called me up and she's like, "I saw on Facebook y'all broke up. Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck happened?" And I told her, and she was like, "That dumbass bitch, dude." She's like, "Where do
That
you want me?"
bit.
Yeah, she's like, "Where do you want me?" I'll be back, and we've been together since ever since, like since 2011 or whatever.
Nice, man. Nice, man.
Yeah.
It's good to find a connection with somebody, you know? I mean, that's what really fucking matters, you know?
Well,
Hell,
yeah.
I was with
Go ahead.
the
Go ahead.
first one for years, and then the second one I was with for years too. I got two ex-wives. Hell, and mistresses on the side, those bitches. Some of them bitches, I ain't even gonna tell you about them
I ain't even tell you about that.
bitches.
Some of these bitches. I ain't even tell you about these bitches. That's funny.
You got to keep it real, man. You got to keep it real.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and I'll even talk about that same shit. Like, she'll be sometimes I'll do podcasts, and that's her seat right here. So, like, she'll sit there and just be like, back and breezy, back and breezy. And I'm like,
Well, I mean, we were
so,
fuck, dude. That's what started it. Is we started fucking balls out. You know, I mean,
yeah,
like I said, we weren't even 20 yet. We were doing the shit we were doing, smoking crack, smoking fucking speed, and fucking tripping all in the same weekend. You know, that's how we fucking topped off a weekend. You know,
right.
and that's how we started. You know, no wonder we were so fucking wild from that point on.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
that's what we started drinking. You know, we started drinking and started being juggalos.
No, and
We
actually,
bet all. Yeah.
on all real points, man. Like, and I've never really said this to you, like on the real, but if it weren't for you, actually, I probably would have never had my career with SHSM and doing music for damn near 20 years that I did, and I never would have been
Fucking
on
A, dude.
stage and opening at the Gathering and opening up for ICP. I'm actually opening up for Shaggy 2 Dope next month.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Right. It might be
Fucking
my last
nice.
show. It might
No
be my
shit.
last show. Because, dude, me and my daughters and my oldest son, um, they've never had to pay to go into an ICP show ever in their life. They never waited in line. It was always,
Nice, dude.
it was always backstage, so, but if you would have never introduced that into my life, I don't think that I would have ever really went on with the rap career with Mike D and doing all the shit that I did, so, and that's why I gave you that, that pendant, what was it? The, Third Coast Ninjas, the one where it's the Hatchet Man, but it's got
Yep.
the samurai.
I still
Yeah,
have that, dude. I still have that pendant.
dude, you
It's
gotta
in
take a
one.
picture.
Yeah.
And
I will, dude. I'll take pictures. It's in one of my boxes I haven't put up somewhere. And I have all that shit, dude. All of it. You know. Well, I mean, most of it. You know how that is.
yeah,
But yeah, dude. And that's what I mean. From there, dude. I mean, like it started then, dude, in the car when you heard ICP, and then I came and got that CD from you. I was like, I want it back. You know, you're like, damn it, motherfucker. And you get it back. You know, I hate you, but you have your fucking CD back. I'm going to buy
right.
it. And that's what
Oh
happened.
yeah,
And it went from there, dude. I think the next time I fucking seen you, you were tattooed with hatchet men and shit, you know?
yeah,
And I was like, holy shit, this is the shit. See, I knew something was right.
yeah.
And it went
Now
from
it
fucking there, dude.
it played out, dude. And honestly, man, like 100, because that actually thickened my skin on this whole shit. Because like then after the music thing stopped after 20 years, um, all the fans of music kind of fell off. They went their own way, and then the band went its own, if you call it a band, the group went its own way, and then so I jumped into the horror movie world, and I was starting to
Right.
get into
Yeah,
horror
that's right.
movies, and yeah, and so, and then I watched them do the same thing that I watched the underground do,
Right.
and they're like, everyone starts thinking that they're humble at first, and then they get big britches, and then they think, oh, well, and then this camp starts fighting with this camp, and blah, 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 and it builds, and I'm like, dude, I've seen that, been there, done that, not interested, like I'll kick it with y'all all because I'm a real
Right.
individual and I'm not a two-faced ass cat. But then after I got off of that and I went into the YouTube, the cryptid community shit, like I see the same shit there and I'm like, God damn, like, like, can't we all just get along? like, what the,
I'm a
like,
Rodney King, these motherfuckers.
yeah. I'm like, dude, I don't, dude, like, and everyone's like, hey, are you on my side or my side? I'm like, dude, I don't have nobody's
Right.
side. I got DTA tatted on my fucking hand. DTA, baby. Don't trust anybody. Because you
No,
always find fucking shadiness in somebody.
there's
Yeah,
always the snake, and there's always the snake. And it's the older we get, you know, and again, it's the trauma, the later on trauma, the grown up trauma. You know what I
you're
mean?
right. Yeah, yeah,
All that shit, you know who you fucking are. But we mid 40s now, you know? And when we was kicking it, smoking speed and shit, I never would have thought I'd made it this far.
Hell
You
no,
know,
dude.
I
No,
think
we used
that
to
was the
talk.
plan. That was the
Yeah,
plan. Fuck it.
yeah, we used to talk about how we'd never make it to be old people like the old people in our lives. Like I
Yeah,
never
and
thought
have
I'd make it to
kids.
be, yeah, Uncle Daniel or Uncle Junior's lifetime. Like I'd never see that. You got to be out
Right.
of your fucking mind.
No shit. I'm not going to be that weird uncle. Well, guess what? I'm the fucking weird uncle.
Weird uncle, dude. I'm a 5-time grandpa, dude. And like my grandkids come over and they do some shit. They fuck around and find out, and I'm like, yeah, that and my daughter's like, yeah, he told you. Like
Yeah, I
that's
know
your
it, dude.
pop, yeah.
My youngest, she's 9 and she's in my ass all the time. And every once in a while, I have to flip out on her. And her older
Right.
sister, she's like, yeah, that dad's a gangster. Keep
Yeah.
pushing him. He's going to get your ass, dude.
What up, Two Shadows? He's in the chat. No, but
Oh,
it's the
okay.
same thing. Uh, yeah, my oldest son, man, when he turned about 14, 15, he's like, I'm gonna be like dad. And I'm like, dude, don't. Just stop what you're doing because you're about to ruin the image and the style that you
That you used to. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
and
We are.
sure enough, he was like, nah, I got it. And he fucked around and he found out. Dude, he caught what is it? He got 3 felonies, driving through 3 counties at excess of 120 miles an hour in a stolen vehicle before he turned 17 years old, dude.
Damn.
Because he was, yeah. But see, he has a reputation of getting busted. He always got busted in school. I had to go down there because he was selling pot in school, or he was handing pot over, pills, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I never got busted. Like, dude, you're bad at it. Just stop. You're no good. You're not good at being a fucking criminal. Just stop. Like, dude, the first time, me, I'm smart as a motherfucker. First time I ever got actually arrested, other than when I was an adolescent, I was like fucking 38 fucking years old, dude. And that was in Webster in Harris County, dude. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's Webster, but
It's Webster, Damn, man. Damn.
yeah. I was like, you're not good at it, bro. Just don't. And he's like, no, I'm gonna be like my dad. And I'm like, but you're not like your dad. I love you, son, but
I love you,
then
son.
yeah, and then he got to the point. He's a little dude. He's skinny. He's built like Brandy. He's a skinny dude.
Yeah.
And it came up to, dude, do the dishes. I ain't got to do shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jen's like, don't hit him, babe. Don't hit him. You'll hurt him. And I'm like, but he's too tall. Like he's Eric size.
That's right. He's Eric size.
Yeah. You can't be that big and talking shit.
Yes, you can. I still do.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, not without suffering the consequences.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got to accept what's going to happen. You got to be ready for it. Believe me, I always am. If I'm running my mouth, I'm ready for you to smack me in the mouth.
Right, exactly. And I was like, all right, dude. I was like, you got to move the Ninis, man, because you're not going to survive much longer here, bro.
Does he still live with her?
Yeah, and they bought him a $5,000 Toyota, ugly piece of shit, but it was a nice, it was a Camry, whatever.
Right, yeah.
Had it 2 weeks. Pops redid all the manifold gaskets and shit.
Damn.
One day I went over there and he's like, yeah, I'm putting it all together for Jason, blah, blah, blah. So that way he has a nice running car whenever he gets his license. the next day. Totaled it, dude. Because
No way, dude.
he took it without permission. He convinced Nene. He is like, oh, we're just gonna go to the store. We'll be right back. We're just 5 minutes away. Boom, totaled. Yeah, and my mom was like, he totaled a freaking car. Now Pops is pissed off at me, and I'm like, I told you not to trust this man. I didn't kick him out of my house for no reason.
He might be my kid, but don't trust him.
He's a date. He's got my balls, but Brandy's brain. Shit.
Exactly, dude. You fucking nailed it right there, dude. Because we did the exact same shit to your mom and her Intrepid.
Oh,
the exact same shit. We're like, we're just gonna go to the store. We'd stay gone for fucking hours, dude. But
dude, yeah.
we brought it back untouched.
Untouched, yeah.
That was the difference.
What we did, yeah.
Right. We knew what we were doing. We were committing crimes. Well, make sure nobody's fucking looking.
Right.
That's the bottom line. The golden rule. Don't do it in front of nobody.
Yeah. And we also had it loaded with 6 motherfuckers in the fucking car. It'd be like me, you, Tim, Craig, Mike G. Like everybody's in
everybody was in the Intrepid, dude.
Patrick was in there.
Fucking Patrick, dude.
I
don't care what y'all said. I liked Patrick. He might have been homo. He might have, but
whatever.
He paid for everything, so I win.
Dude, one of the funniest shits ever, man. This is a great story. Is me, Tim, and Patrick and Craig, and we're out in front of my mom's crib, and we're all frying shrooms, like frying, like not like frying like people fry today, like
like really frying,
yeah.
Really terrific.
And he went to go to the tree or something to go take a piss. And we were like, hey, dude, let's do the silent game on him. And everyone was like, hell yeah, dude, we'll do the silent game on him. So he came back to the circle and we're like sitting around bullshit, smoking a cigarette. I think we were hacky sacking and shit. And we're like, yeah, man, so blah blah. And then and then Tim's like, he was like, oh shit, I'm deaf, I kind of went into panic mode. Went stiff as a fucking board, dude, stiff as a board, but just face planted right into the fucking mud, dude. We're like, oh shit, wake up. And he wake up. He's like, I can hear you now.
You killed him, dude. You fucking killed him. Oh, makes me wonder what happened to poor little Patrick.
I saw him like maybe 10 years ago. I was still working at one of those big companies up north, and I went to the liquor store, and I was sitting in there and getting a bottle. And he dude came up to me, he's like, Biggin? And I was like, and by then no one's called me Biggin in
years.
Yeah, years. And I was like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, it's Patrick. And I was like, oh shit, bro, yeah. I'm doing music now. Here's my CD, blah 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 blah.
Right.
And I never heard from that guy again. But what's kind of funny about all that old shit is Craig's youngest or only kid, and my youngest, Jaden, who's 9, they're like besties now.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, freaking weird.
Wow, yeah, how about that?
Yeah, I went and we were doing Cult Classic Convention, and we were going to go do me and Jake, God rest his soul, we're going to do
Jake,
we're going to do a movie while while the convention was going on, because they were having like a separate thing where they're doing horror movies, and we went to go get some beer at a store, and who comes walking out but Craig? And I'm like, and he's with that chick. I don't know if you remember, because I don't know if you were around then. Dang, I can't think of her name at the time right now. And that's not a thing on her. It's a thing on my. I'm fucking bad with names nowadays.
Totally.
But yeah, him and her came out. And I was like, oh, old HJ chick. And I was like, oh, what the fuck's up, Craig? Blah blah. And he was like, oh, all right, well, give me your number, blah blah. And he was acting all formal and shit. But then I finally, through the years, kind of like, dude, come on, dude. Yeah, like,
right.
Come on, bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah,
bruh. Come on, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, we ended up kind of like reuniting, I guess, or whatever, and then found out our kids were similar to the same age, and and they're like, yeah. And he named it. Guess what he named his oldest son? Think of Craig.
What?
Trent.
Could be anything, dude.
Trent.
Oh, dude. Of course he did. I ran into Craig probably, it's been over probably 10 years ago. I was in Austin, or I was in Bastrop. I was seeing the first wife and the baby, and I was walking down Main Street in Bastrop doing something, and he just happened to be walking down the same way. We bumped into each other and started bullshitting. It was Craig. Yeah, he don't like me very much. He probably never will. But we shared a couple jokes, and that was about it.
Yeah.
I like Craig. I still do.
No, yeah. He's. I mean, just like you, he's my boy. I mean,
Dude, he's from the old school, man. Yeah. We went.
There you go. You're back.
Are we back? All right.
Yeah, you're back.
We took him to the airport. Remember that? We dropped him off. We had his girlfriend with us. And then he left his girlfriend with me and you.
That's not a good thing.
No, because I mean, right off jump, I was like, I want to bang her. Instantly. I don't care who she is.
The same girlfriend that's your ex?
One of my exes? No, not that one. No, I think I banged a few of his girlfriends, to be honest with you. And I'm sorry for that, guy. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. That's why he's still mad at me. You shouldn't do that, though. I mean, especially around us.
Don't leave your chick around Breezy and Eric, dude.
No, not at all, dude. That should be like written in stone. Don't fucking do that. You know what's going to happen? They're going to get her drunk and they're going to bang. At least one of them. If they had a third, if they had a third way, it'd be a three-way.
Because we were always the cooler cats. Like, I love all my boys. Like, and even if y'all are listening to this, if y'all jump on tomorrow or whatever, y'all are checking it out. Like, like me and Eric were always this suave chick stealing magnet dudes. And it doesn't look that way now because I know we're old looking.
Yeah, we're old now.
Shit. Head, but
yeah,
back in the gap, man. Yeah.
In the day, because we were both ultimate wingman. That's the beauty of it.
That too.
Yeah, we don't have to say nothing. Your buddy's he's got you. No matter what lie you tell, he's gonna tell it too. Just get him in on it with you. Whatever it takes, he's got your back.
Yeah, we were bastards back then. Even to our own chicks, dude. And me and you both. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
you'd be like, no, I'm not leaving you with Breezy. And I'm not leaving you
Yeah,
there.
no. Fuck no, I ain't leaving you there.
I know it's gonna
I don't
happen.
want you back after that. And that's how it went down every time, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah, but that just shows there wasn't no discrepancy. It was like there wasn't no impartialism. I was like, even with Eric, no, nah, I'll leave you with
Nah.
Tim. Yeah, you can hang out with Tim all day long. Just can't hang out with Eric because I know
I know him.
we're the same guy.
we can talk our way into just about any situation.
In and out, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, in and out. I didn't think about the out part of it. Yeah. All right.
Oh, we were great at that, dude.
Oh
Like,
man.
yeah. Be like,
And hell,
yeah.
from
Go ahead.
no, I mean I lost it. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, even that was like a good argument for both of us. We'd be like, dude, I mean, I actually saved you from it because if she was really a down ass chick, she wouldn't have came.
There you
She wouldn't
go.
have been, yeah, come on, man. I mean, I'm helping you out, bro. I was just fact checking.
Dude, the same thing with the crumb snatchers.
Oh, those fucking cock knockers. So yeah, that's what this show is originally going to be, like 3 weeks ago. And I had the Crumb Snatchers coming on, and for those who don't know, those are my younger brothers. And I was like, man, because I did that Gen X piece, and I was like, yo, y'all come on with me, and talk about like old times, like when we were kids, and like BB gun wars, and just
Right.
fucking yeah. And going through the sewers in Austin, and being like under there, all their side pocket pool, the pool place. But yeah, and so they're like, yeah, oh yeah, got you, bro. And then like just freaking 86 me like out of the middle of nowhere, like stopped answering phone calls. I was like, man, what the fuck, dude? Like, y'all are my actual brothers.
No shit.
Maybe I beat up on them too much, and they're like, fuck you.
You've been calling me a crumb snatcher since I can snatch crumbs.
We'll let you promote it, and then we're just going to bail on you. But then that's when I got the idea. I was like, dude, you know what? Like, I'll get with fucking, I'll get with Tim and fucking Eric, man. We'll knock it down, dude. Because we all got the same shit. We all came from the same spots. I mean, even though not by birth, but we rolled into each other's lives, and
all at the same time.
Yeah.
Shit changed when we all got together.
Oh, dude, we were dynamic, man.
Yeah, dude. And when I met PJ, that was interesting.
I'm bigger than PJ now.
No way, dude. Because in my mind, he was a monster.
I'm telling you, dude. I had a back in like, okay. For those that don't know, PJ is Tim's older brother, and he was huge, like to us. Like his hand could cover your whole head, like Andre the Giant type looking shit.
And I'm a little guy, so it was real bad.
But we used to still crack on him, and he'd kick our ass, no big deal. But then I think this is in like 2000, I want to say 13ish, 14ish, something like that. I went out to Mike G because he had a custom shop for cars, and so I had like this lowrider Honda, that was all tricked out, and I took it to get new LED lights and all that shit for it. And it wasn't like your Honda. It was dope. But
It was dope.
yeah. But I was out there working on it. He's like, I hear Mike G. He's like, oh, hey, what's up, PJ? And I was like, PJ? Oh, this mother. And I like come out of the fucking from under the car and I stand up and he's like here. And I'm like, and he's like here. And I'm like, ah.
What's up,
PJ?
What's up, bitch?
What's up on all those ass whoopings, motherfucker?
Hell yeah, you used to hand them out.
And he's like, yeah, well, I might have to get going, you know. I'm like, yeah.
You better.
You needs to.
Fuck that, dude. Y'all set me up though. The first time I met PJ with you and Tim, y'all told me to call him Pajama Rama, and you said when he gets here, call him Pajama Rama. And by that point, yeah, right, y'all know me enough to go, oh, he'll say it because I will. I didn't give a fuck. You know, he walked in. I was
choked on my shot. I remember that.
Oh my God, dude. And that motherfucker reacted something awful is what happened. It was like something snapped in his mind when this stranger calls him pajama because he looked at y'all first. He was like, y'all motherfuckers, I'm about to fuck him up. And he did. And I remember this because he picked me up from my waist and my feet and hung me upside down. And I had that electric sunshine mop ahead, and he started using me to mop the floor. He's like, "Hey, look at this!" And he banged my head on the wall each time he'd swing me left or right. You know, he's like, "Wham! Here you go. How about this one? Wham!" And that lasted a good 5-10 minutes.
Oh fuck! I remember that.
And as a matter of fact, you're laughing. You was laughing that hard the moment it happened.
Yeah.
It's the same chuckle. That is the same laugh. And I just kept looking at you. He literally mopped the floor with my head. And you're all, yeah.
Fucking floor with you, dude. I remember that shit so hard, dude.
And then when he was done, he threw my lifeless carcass back at the bed where he picked me up from. You know, I remember going back to the bed I originally was in, but concussed. You know, I'm like, holy shit. That was some fucked up shit. I'll never say Pajama Rama again. And I didn't.
Holy fucking shit balls, dude. Yeah, I remember that like a motherfucker. Oh, dude. But he dealt us all that shit. Like, I remember.
Oh, yeah, dude. Every fucking time we went to Tim's, he beat us up at least once or twice. Every time.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I remember one time it was like some kind of comedy special or something where it was, I can't remember who the fuck it was, but it was this dude and he's like, fuck you in the ass. Oh no, it was a house party. And fuck him in the ass. And like he just got like on that tangent. He came in one time. I was still little, you know. I was like, shit, man. I was probably, you know, I should have been in high school, but I wasn't. He's like, yeah, he's like, fuck you in the ass. And I was like, I bet you would, you big fucking faggot. Wham! And dude, I had like a fucking dent, which turned into a bump on my forehead for like 2 fucking weeks, dude. I was like, God. Big hillbilly motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, that was the worst shit. We weren't big enough to beat him up.
Yeah, hell no. And but also he fucking got a speed from Uncle Jeff, so it was cool.
Oh my God! Hold on, let me say that the first time I met that motherfucker.
Uncle Jeff.
Yes, dude. Yes, that fucking dude. I didn't fucking believe. I didn't believe the whole he'll be shooting at you from the roof. I thought y'all was bullshitting. You know, I really did. I didn't think I wouldn't. I don't think I met someone that far out there until that point. Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
god, I'm fucking crying, bro.
Dude, pulling in the fucking driveway, it's a mile long. Apparently, he could see you from whatever fucking roof he's shooting at you from. And you guys were like, oh, no, it's cool. It's just his 22, man. It's Uncle Jeff. He's tweaked out on the roof, man. You know? Wait, what? And then his fighting roosters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the fucking roosters, man. They got talons on them and shit running around at your feet.
Yeah. Yeah, he got that from Old Ugly from Grandpa. Yeah, from Tim's grandpa.
Yes, dude. And they all got names and they're all ready to kill you. You know, they're like fucking dogs, right? But with talons. You know?
They can half-ass fly.
Right, dude. Yeah, don't worry. My Uncle Jeff will get us good shit. I bet he fucking will, man. He's looking around at all the animals and shit, shooting at us, pulling in, and then he shoots at us on the way out.
Yeah, on the way out too. Yeah.
Why did he shoot at us on the way out? He knew it was us.
Just to let us know. Just to let us know.
Dude, that's the question that fucked me up then was why is he shooting at us on the way out? I get it coming in. I do.
Dude, I remember one time, man, you know, we went over there, it was me, Tim, and Craig went over to Uncle Jeff's like in the middle of the fucking night. It was like right when Marlboro had that recall over all their cigarettes because of the fiberglass and the filters and how it's making everybody sick and shit. And so we went over there and he's like, he had this fucking crank, man. It was like, Firehouse Red.
Ooh.
And he's like, check this shit out. And slamming it, like throwing it and slamming it up against the wall. And he's like, see, it doesn't even break. Can't even break it. You know, we're like, holy shit. He's like, well, if you want some of that, you gotta do a whole plate of this. And busted out this yellow Mountain Dew yellow. Yeah. And you're talking like rails, dude. And so like I think I was barely even old enough to take my mom's whip out. I think I was like 16, 17. And we went over there and he's like, yeah, check it, blah, blah, blah. He's like, if you don't do everything on the plate, you can't have none at all. And we're like, all right, well, time to balls up. Yeah. We're like, goddamn burns. You know.
Oh yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah. And he's like, well, just make sure you motherfuckers are straight. You know, we're gonna go outside and play a couple games, or go out in the garage play a couple games of pool. And I was like, all right. And everyone was like, Tim and Craig were like, nah, Brees is the best pool player, you know. And I was like, all right, fuck, man, I'll fucking dude. I ran like fucking 6 games on him, like straight, like giving him nothing. Because I was I had the ultimate
fucking I got the vision, dude. I can see the future.
Yeah,
yeah, dude. I'm speeding so hard, I can see the future.
Dude, and we're like playing the pool and shit, and he's like after like game 6, he's like, you need to get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house right fucking now. And I was like, yes, sir.
No problem.
I will totally leave your house right now.
Dude, that fucking guy was, as a kid knowing him, he was weird. But as an adult thinking it back, how weird he really was, I bet that motherfucker was weird, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah. You know where that shit takes you, man. Yeah.
Yes, I do. I've never been on the roof shooting at anyone.
No. Well, I have, but no.
Not like that.
Not like that, yeah. Not randomly. Yeah, that dude is Yeah, that man.
Was it?
All
Wait.
those cats back in the gap.
Yeah. Whose uncle was he?
That was Tim's uncle.
It was Tim's uncle.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. All
and I
right.
think in a weird, roundabout way, it's also Brandy's uncle because
Really?
they're
Oh,
connected.
yeah. That's right. They're
Yeah,
connected. That's right.
yeah, yeah. Small world. Because
Yeah.
we were in South Austin kicking it when all that shit went. I didn't even hang or live at mom's. That's when we were all kicking it at Mike and Cheese with Eloy and all those
Uh huh.
cats. Like when we, a 20 strip and watch Amp TV. You remember
Yeah.
that? Just like fry out and watch freaking Amp TV.
He
Dude,
had no supervision at Mike G's.
nah, probably not. His pops was in prison. His mom was
Eloise
out
was
doing her
gone.
own thing. Yeah. God
Yeah.
rest her soul too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God rest her soul, man.
Uh, but yeah. Oh, that's another one I wanted to touch on you with is uh concerts that we went to back in the gap.
Oh my
Like
God.
Rage
Yes.
and and like all that
The
shit. Like
fucking the early X Games with the Wu-Tang Clan and all that shit. You remember that
yeah.
shit?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, remember I think it was we got those corn tickets because it was before Life was Peachy or whatever.
Yeah, it was the
And
original ones. Yeah.
yeah, when they were like $12 at Austin City
Yeah.
Music Hall. Yeah, and they had
Yeah.
the cement
The
columns that were in the
and yeah,
in
and it's got
inside the
the
venue.
the fucking babies hanging
Yeah,
from the
the babies
ceiling.
hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, dude, and we would go ham, dude. And I remember that was the first time in my entire life I ever got knocked out. And I got knocked
Oh.
out for like, I don't know, probably like a couple seconds. But I got speared into one, like Goldberg speared into one of those cement pillars. And then like me and Mike went into the bathroom and like my nose is split open like a hot dog, like a boiled hot dog. I was just like bleeding out of everything. I'm like, fuck, man, what the fuck? And this dude was like two sinks away. He's like, hell yeah. And his shit was split. I was like, yeah.
Rock and roll, man. It was rock and roll. Dude, the fucking Atari Teenage
Teenage
Riot.
Riot.
Yes, dude. We were right fucking front row with
Dude,
them. And, oh, dude, that was
I swear
insane.
she gave me the fuck me eyes, dude. I swear
Dude,
to
she
God.
was looking at me, man,
She
not
was like,
you.
looking at
We've
you
been
like she
having
wanted to fuck me.
it was me. We've been having this argument for 20 years. It was me, man. When looking at you.
That's 30 years, but yeah. You old fuck.
Dude, I'd still fuck her right to this day. I don't care
Oh,
what she looked like.
yeah, I'm about it. No, that one and
Absolutely.
holes when we saw a hole for the first time.
Dude,
Holes hole.
yeah. Whole soul.
Yeah, holes hole, bro. Yeah.
That's
Put
what
that leg up on the amplifier.
that's what we saw.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to your fucking guitar riffs.
All of us laughing and pointing. Hey, look.
There's holes hole, bro. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck
You
yeah,
know,
man.
it's fucking hilarious. I don't know if I remember or I don't know if I told you about it, but so rewind to when I was in like probably about fifth grade. My homeboy, who was my best friend at the time, his sister, I always had a crush on her big time. She's older. She was like probably like 17. I was 15. That was the first wet dream I ever had was about her. Like I was
Nice.
like in a car with her and we were going to like Colorado and her parents were driving and we were getting it on the back seat kind of thing. Didn't even know what a wet dream was type of shit. And I was sitting there watching the whole thing, and I feel like a pat on my back, and I'm like, "What's that?" And it was her. It was the same chick, and
No
I was like,
shit.
"Oh shit!" While I'm watching Hole's Hole, the chick that I very first had my first bam, and I was like, "No shit, you can't fucking make this shit up,"
Nice, dude. Nice. I would have tried
Yeah,
to bang her. I know me.
I did.
And I think you probably I think you tried. You probably should have. Knowing
Yeah, I
you would
did.
have. Okay,
No,
nice. Did
that's
you
when
bang
I
her?
was still. No, I didn't. I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
still. That's when I was still. Because that was So that was what
Yeah.
Lollapalooza '94. So yeah,
No, wait.
yeah,
No.
90
96, 7-ish, 8-ish.
maybe. Yeah, you're right. Because '94 was. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was probably like '96. Yeah, I'll go '96 because
Mm-hmm. That sounds
'94
about right.
was. Yeah, '94 was Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
Um,
Fucking
uh,
Alice in Chains,
Alice in
pouring up the
Chains,
pyros.
Primus.
Yep.
Yeah,
Primus. It was that lineup. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Yeah, we did
But
all
no,
that, dude.
that
We didn't
oh
miss
yeah,
shit.
no,
We
hell
did.
no,
We didn't miss shit, dude.
dude.
We was doing it.
If you saw South Park Meadows today, just like it did me, it'd probably fucking make you cry.
It
It's
would,
a
dude,
shop,
because
it's a shopping center.
that oh, dude, that was the awesome venue, dude. Awesome venue.
The greatest venue, dude.
They had the fucking
Run
X
down the
Games there.
hill, yeah. Run down the hill, and then you could hear like the logarithms pass you
Yep,
by.
everything. Yeah, yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. But no, now I went there and I was trying to buy a trench coat because I used to wear trench coats like in the
I
late
remember
'90s,
that.
and I still do now.
Nerd.
I still wear I still, I still wear jinkos and trench coats, dude, all
Really?
day. Yeah, yeah. But no, I went there and I was like, oh, where's the best place to buy a trench coat? And it's like Burlington Coat Factory, like on the phone. Burlington Coat Factory in uh in fuck what name of the fucking venue? Um
South Park Meadows.
South Park Meadows, yeah. And I was like, South Park Meadows has a Burlington Coat Factory. Okay, well I'll go there. And the whole thing's paved over. There's nothing but mattress firms and restaurants and fucking nothing. So yeah, there's nothing there. No
Dude, the
more.
fucking whatever the radio station was, they used to throw that thing every year. They'd have all the bands and all that shit there
Oh
every
yeah.
fucking year.
That
And you
was
remember
go ahead. Yeah.
we took Eloy that one time?
Yeah.
That one time.
That one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Eagle, man.
Oh,
I saw
cock block motherfucker.
yeah, I saw him at Eloise's funeral.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And he's like, what? Nah, dog, blah blah blah. I remember when you're just like a rock and roll dude and blah blah blah. And now you're all a gangster and blah. And I was like, yeah, motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
I just stuck with it. Like,
Yeah,
all right, you know.
we turn into what we are, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, Mike G, dude, he was a trip back in the day. Yeah.
Dude, remember the time I don't know if you were there. Remember the time whenever we were all pissed off at Craig, and he's gonna find out about this, I guess, if he watches the show. And sorry, but not sorry. But he was being a dick, and we were like lining up our crack rocks to go to school in the morning, and we were lining up our blunts. And he came down and he put like a half a cigarette in the ashtray, and we all pulled out our fucking coke and put it in his cigarette. He's like, he came back and he lit it up. He's like, man, it tastes like coke. We're like, does it really? So weird.
Does it really?
Does
That's
it really?
weird.
Fucking weird, dude. Maybe you just did a line and don't remember.
Shit, dude. I remember me and you staying at Mike G's because he was still in high school.
Yeah.
And we'd stay up all night doing coke with him. And we'd sleep all day and he'd go to fucking school.
Yeah, when he was in high school still, yeah. Because he was going to what, Leander, I think?
I don't know, some school.
Yeah.
I
That's when he was living off that was off Burleson.
Yeah, in a little little thing.
Little
apartment duplex, that's it. Yeah. That was it. You remember when Abe Lincoln came over to look at the apartment next door when we were tripping?
I was frying balls so fucking hard, dude.
Dude, it was Abraham Lincoln, man. He come to look at the apartment.
Oh shit! Yeah. At the time, were you there when Pizza Man's licking my balls? Yeah,
Papa John's guy licking my balls.
Yeah. So for everybody listening, we were like me, Eric, Mike G. I think Tim was there. We're frying fucking balls on black gel acid.
Oh yeah, good days.
We're fucking frying. And the next day came around, and we were like, dude, let's order a pizza. All right, fucking let's order a pizza. Order a pizza, and then we got on this thing where we were like, blah blah blah, licking my balls, showing my balls, showing my shaws.
And you're humping my balls.
Right, yeah. Pizza dude fucking shows up. And he's like, yeah, I got 2 pepperonis and extra cheese and yada, yada, yada. And we're like, Pizza Man, some of my balls. Pizza Man's licking my balls. And this motherfucker, like, instead of just being cool as fuck, because we're blowing mad kill. And I just bought a pound. And
it was in the cabinet.
Yeah, I put it in the cabinet and I took like an ounce and I put it aside. That's what we're going to smoke on because I was going to sell the rest. And this motherfucker comes in there and we're like, blah, 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 blah. And it pissed him off, I guess. And he's like, 30 minutes later, fucking police show up at the fucking door. And they're like, yeah, we got a report that smells like marijuana in the house and yada, yada, yada. And they come in because we're all minors and there's nobody in the house. It's an adult. So they come in and we're all frying fucking balls. And I had that little bitty kitten. Remember the kitten that I found? And I'm like sitting there like petting the kitten. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like watching their shields fucking like melt and shit. And I'm like, nah, we got none of that. And they ended up, I was like, okay, fine. We got an ounce right over there. That's all we have in the house. That's all you have. Yeah, that's all we got. And they fucking go and they come and they go. And then we're like, yo, that was fucking crazy, man. We're like, where the fuck is Eloy? And so there's the door that goes between the 2 duplexes that goes to a downstairs parking lot. And like we open up the door and there's 2 tennis shoes, but no fucking Hila. Like he hauled ass so fast that there was 2 shoes still sitting on the top steps. We could, and then like that ninja showed up like fucking like 8 hours later. He was like with that chick Opal, the stripper chick, the Chinese stripper chick. And he's like, yeah, I just man, I just running down the street and I saw her and she picked me up and man, are you? He's like, where the fuck is my snake? And we're like, what?
What snake?
What snake? There's a fucking snake loose in the
Hell yeah, dude. Wait, that changes everything.
yeah. Fuck the police. Why the fuck is there a fucking snake roaming around the fucking house? You fucking
I don't think they found that snake for weeks.
No, we didn't. We didn't find that thing for fucking like it ended up okay, so I remember finding the snake. It was so I don't know how the fuck it happened. We got our hands on those giant what are those things? The shit you cut the top off and you pour the powder in your mouth, but they're
Pixie stick.
Yeah. And we got our hands on like these big 2-footers or 1-footers of ambassadors. And we're frying fucking balls once again. And I was like, all right, Mike. I was like, I was like, I'll lay on the ground, pull it out, like pour it all straight down my shit. I bet you I can freaking eat it out. They're made out of like hard ass elastic, like plastic. And I was like holding it on my teeth, and he's like, yeah. And he let it go, and it fucking came back and slapped, like fucking like split my skin open, like on my eye and my cheek and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And I look over because I'm laying on the ground, and that fucking snake comes crawling out of the fucking from under the fucking couch. And I was like, dude, all right. I'm not fucking. I just got smacked in the fucking face. I'm frying balls. There's a fucking snake over there. I'm done. Fucking like, get the fuck out of.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Ski ass and get here. Yeah, that is fucking ridiculous, dude. Yeah, I remember that. I fucking remember that.
Oh, dude, South Park. Remember the fucking Nintendo South Park trivia game?
No.
No, it was a South Park trivia game. You could be one of the South Park kids, but it was just trivia. It was a Nintendo game, and we would play it. But you couldn't be Cartman no more because his name was Eric, and I took it from you.
Yeah, okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
it
was like Trivial Pursuit, but it was fucking yeah, I remember.
I remember tripping playing that game, and that shit sticks in my memory, dude. Certain questions that pop up, I'm like, hey, I know this from that trivia game. Too much acid, man. Too much. Dude, we used to take so much that it wouldn't work no more.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of times.
I need a drink, sorry.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, we're gonna have to do a part 2 to this because
probably, man.
Dude, we jumped from timelines so fucking hard that it's just crazy how far we gotten in. If we would have went like what do you call it? In a timeline, then yeah, we would still be in 27, 25 years old, maybe.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're still at the point where uh shit was. I mean, if you want to go into school, we were pretty good, and then I bailed, and then
You and
it went
well, that's what
south.
yeah, that's what Coach said though. He was like 50% of y'all are gonna not make it. And then you and Mike G didn't make it. Me and Tim did.
Right.
So literally he was right, absolutely right. Only 50% of us made it.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, we got screwed on that deal.
Oh, dude, I still owe 9,000 fucking dollars to that fucking.
Right. Yeah, we could have walked away with a new truck.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean,
Yeah,
I turned out all right. You know, fuck it. I went straight into machining. I've been doing that shit ever since.
dude, it's funny to me how it's weird. You and Tim, like, so me and Tim actually went through it, got our degrees, blah blah blah, yakety schmackety. You and him actually ended up making fucking way more fucking money than me and Mike G. Mike G was a flunky. You were a flunky. Um, Me and Tim actually fucking got the degrees, but still on the same throat. Like I went and I did the good old boy thing. I went to IBM. I went
Oh yeah,
to
dude.
all the big companies. Like I actually busted my ass, fucking kicked ass for it. And dude, I still found myself living like paycheck to paycheck. And
Yeah,
then
dude.
like,
I mean, I make great fucking money. I still live paycheck to paycheck. You know, I mean, given I drink too much, I have too many vices. One, uh, and two, I spend every other dime I have on my kids. I have them
yeah, that's
every
true. Yeah.
on the weekends. I have them, and that's when they want to do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get kind of screwed on that deal. You know, I get
No,
the meals.
that's true. I just neglected all my kids as far as fucking what do you want? You get nothing. Fuck
Dude,
you.
all of mine are spoiled fucking rotten. And I guess it goes back to when we were kids, we didn't get shit. You know,
Yeah,
so I give my kids where the fuck they want.
yeah, I was talking about that on the Gen X post that I did. About how it's fucked up that we actually fucked it up for ourselves because we didn't get all that. We didn't get none of that. I wouldn't say all of that. We didn't get none of that. And so we go, oh, we'll treat our kids, blah blah blah. And like the first half of my kids, nah, I didn't treat them to any of that shit. But like the when Ayana and Jason and especially Jaden, the youngest one, dude, they get fucking everything, dude. And I think it's partially our fucking fault why this Gen Z is gonna fucking become these little spoiled ass fucking because we're like, oh, we didn't get it, so we'll give it to y'all. Nah, we should have just been like, fuck you, fuck off what you fucking think about it, and fuck off how you feel about it. Rub some dirt on it, shut the fuck up, and go out there. And if he wants to fucking punch you, if you don't fucking beat his ass, you're not welcome in the house anymore. You know, because that's how we were. You're mute. Check your microphone.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, we got our ass whipped if we didn't win the fight. You know, you have to win the fight.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't get your ass kicked, yeah. If you get your ass kicked, you're gonna come home and get another ass whooping.
Yep, and that's the way it was every fucking day, dude. And it was, I got home from school. There wasn't nobody there.
Hell no.
And I was lucky if I could get in that day.
You had to break into the fucking house and learn how to break into your house.
Yeah, and that's how I became good at that. You know, but that's a different podcast. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's real ass talk. And you know, like when I was a kid, like I was telling Jen, and she looks at me like I'm fucking crazy. And I'm like, yeah, man, when I was in first grade, you know, like it, you know, I got home and if shit, I don't have my fucking key around my neck, you know, like shit, I don't have shit.
You're not getting in.
Yeah. I either have to fucking figure out how to fucking break into the house or I have to fucking sit out in the backyard and or you go and do some shit with your homeboys, go kick it and go fuck around, and then you get in trouble for not fucking being home when they got home.
Yeah, as soon as they get home, they expect you to be in the door with the house clean. You know, I had things to do when I fucking got there.
Yeah.
Not my kids, they don't do shit.
Yeah, mine don't. Mine don't, dude. Dude, I'm gonna tell you a real quick one. Broke my fucking heart, dude. My youngest, he's 9. So we go to the fucking Renaissance Fair, right? And they have it's a swing. It's a big fucking swing. There's like a bench, and they swing you out.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Takes like 2 people, swing you out. Dude, we go on that fucking thing. I got a good buzz. I've been drinking mead. I've been drinking fucking, you know, been drinking beers and shit, and we're chilling. And like they push us off, and we're like, yeah, you know, come back, yeah, and kid starts breaking down. Like he's like like hyperlation breaking the fuck down. He's like and she's like, he's shaking, babe. We need to get off, stop the ride. I'm like, it's not a fucking ride, it's a fucking swing. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, dude?
I can't stop this.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, and she's like, yeah, could y'all? It's so easy. She's like, yeah, could y'all just stop the swing? And he's like, okay, no problem. We'll stop the swing. You know, and I was like, dude, what in the fucking fuck, dude? Like, he's fucking 9 years old. By that fucking time, dude, like I was fucking jumping over fucking people on a fucking plywood ramp that was made out of rotten wood and on my Huffy, you know, or my Murray. I didn't have a fucking BMX. God damn it, dude. And I was like, so I'm sorry, man. I lost my cool. I lost my composure. And I was like, this is fucking bullshit. What kind of pussy did we fucking raise? You know, to where you can't even fucking, you know, she's like, babe, don't. And I'm like, no, you're right. I'm sorry, but he would have never survived. You know, like, yeah. Like by the time I was in fucking preschool, I was fucking doing shit bigger than that. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, dude, what the fuck
And
is happening?
I mean, there were kids that couldn't do it. You know what I mean? We all knew those kids, right? But they were very few. You know, most kids could handle it because that was the norm. You know,
Yeah,
you gotta.
yeah,
This is your life. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I tell my kids that all the time. I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? I mean, this
right.
is the way it should be. You know, but
Yeah,
everyone's got fucking no. You got issues. You're scared. Well, suck it up. Do it anyway.
suck it up, Buttercup. Fucking get the
Yeah,
fuck, you know.
fucking do it anyway. If you still panic after you do it a couple times, then we'll call you scared.
Right. Yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah.
But you
Dude,
got to get through it. The first
I
time I did
remember,
that shit, I was petrified.
fuck yeah. But, dude, after 3 times, you're on the fucking zipper and you're fucking killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a
Yes,
fuck.
dude. Yes, dude. If you could survive the 1979 zipper, you're a gangster these days. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah, but that's crazy, dude. Like,
They took
yeah,
it all. They took the fear away. That's what it is. They took fear away from people, and that goes for any category. They're not scared to say nothing, you know, but they're scared to do everything.
right.
You see what I mean? They took it away. It's not. It's okay to. They make it so okay to be afraid that now it's. It. You know what I mean?
It's
It's a weird.
acceptable. Right. Yeah. It's
Yeah. It's a weird.
acceptable
It's a
to be
weird
afraid.
dynamic. Yeah, it's a weird dynamic they have these days. You know,
Yeah.
it's not okay to do this, but it's fucked up.
Dude, I was watching a video like before we went on, and it was a news. It was actually like on the fucking news. And they're like, um, what do you think about these kids parenting? Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And it was a kid going on like a fucking bicycle ramp, and the kid fucking is like not even a big ramp. It was like a
Right.
2 foot little slope ramp, and wiped out and busted his shit. And they're like, and the parents like, I did. You busted your shit. Nah. Oh no, wait, it wasn't.
Retract that
Yeah,
statement.
I retract that. It was a kid getting hit in the head with a fucking basketball, and he was like, "Heads up," and kid was like, "Oh, punk," and got busted, and he went, "Woohoo."
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "No, dude, brush it off. Come on, blah blah blah." And the
Walk
next
it
one,
off.
he caught it and passed it, and they're like, "What? But what is this? Is this actually child abuse? Are they not catering to how he feels about how he got hit in the face?" And I was like, "What in the fucking fuck am I watching?" Like,
Dude, getting hit in the face with a basketball is the reason you look for it when you catch it the next time.
right,
You
yeah,
know, that it's the fear you need
yeah,
to be better. That's what
yeah,
makes people better, dude. It's the fear
right,
of failure. Well, it's supposed to. It's supposed to make you better is the fear of failure. Now it's okay to
right.
fail, and it's just ridiculous.
Right, because the participation trophies and shit.
Right.
Oh, you tried, so you get a ribbon as well.
Dude, you know
Fuck
what
you.
dude, you know what ribbon I got when we tried and failed was the better kids kicking our ass and tell us they're so much better than me.
Right, yeah.
You know, and it made me want to get better. You know,
Dude,
just
yeah,
to kick yeah, to kick their ass. It might have been about revenge, but revenge is a fuel too, you know. It worked.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I
Dude,
hope I hope to see those same kids one day, and I will. I'll whoop their ass right now, just for that.
damn right, dude. But so there's this new it's called Gen Alpha, And these motherfuckers are actually doing like the same shit that we did. Like they're getting
I,
slung
I,
off. They're getting slung
yeah,
off of fucking 4-wheelers and getting fucked up in there.
I've been paying attention to it, dude, and it's a good thing to have. You got to
Dude, that's the
understand
only thing is
where your
that.
limits are.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's gonna bring our world back. Because
Yeah, dude, because these generations, and it's our fault. You know, it's our generation's fault for feeding into this bullshit. You know,
yeah,
and
because
it's
we
hard.
have to, you know,
Yeah,
because
we
what
yeah,
you got CPS. You can't spank your kid. You can't do
dude,
this. You can't do
you can't
that.
fart at CPS and they'll be at your house. You know what
Right.
I mean? They don't need evidence. They're just coming. You know,
No, it's
not
all that shit.
yeah, 8 out of 10 fucking parents ain't ready for that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I
not
remember
me. That's
one.
for damn sure.
I remember one time. My mom was beating my ass, and it was during Christmas time, and I was listening to the Little Drummer Boy, and
Yeah, I know that shit. Yeah.
pum pum, you know. And I told my mom some shit that pissed her off. I don't remember what the fuck it was, and she went to go whip my ass, and I was like, "Well, I'll just call the cops." She grabbed that. She grabbed that fucking telephone telephone cord, wrapped it around my fucking neck, and next thing I knew, I was waking up on the fucking floor. And she was like, "You ain't calling nobody." I was like, "No, ma'am.
No, ma'am,
I
I am
I
not.
sure as fuck am not." You know, like sorry and shit, but you know, it didn't have no. I don't get it, man.
Dude, the world made it kosher to be a snitch.
Yeah,
You know, and that's like it ain't kosher. It's not okay.
no,
Okay, it's
no,
just not. It's not okay.
no.
And that's what it boils down to: is everybody? Oh, it's okay to be in somebody's business. It's okay to be a snitch. No, it ain't. It never will
No,
be.
never has, never will.
Not okay.
Nah, dude, you went to go fuck around all day long, you know, because your parents locked you out and fucking, you know, from after they fucking fed you in the morning, get your ass out of the house. Don't come on until the street lights come on. How many fucking times did we go, "Hey, Ma, you want to know what I did today?" Never.
Not once, because we didn't want to fucking tell them what we did that day. You know.
Because you were doing stupid shit. You were
Yes,
fucking
dude,
out. Yeah.
unsupervised shit, dude. And I'm guilty of it too. Is I'm iffy let my kid take off unsupervised, but she's at the age. She's 9. You know, she's at the age she needs to get a little more mileage. So I try to give her a little more mileage. You know, it's I don't know. I mean, it's my fault too, but I tell her all the time that that's don't be a pussy.
Right.
You know, that's what it boils down to. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah. Fucking yeah. Exactly, dude. Like, dude, I remember one time I was fucking at the half pipe, um, skating and shit with the not the dude that we know, but the actual Mike Guerrero from Santa Cruz, because he was
Oh
scouting
snap!
out there. Yeah, he was scouting out there, and dude, I fucking went down. I was like gonna show him some fucking moves and shit, and I hit a fucking rock
Ooh.
right at the bottom of the bowl. It slammed right into the side of it. You know, and like busted my fucking nugget open. And I was like, man, and I carried my board like a mile and a half, went to the 7-Eleven, called him. I was like, can I use your phone? You know,
Oh
show you how to
yeah,
use
I've
your
done
phone.
that.
Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, ma, no, I'll crack my head open." She's like, "I don't give a fuck. you got down there. Get your fucking
Get
ass
your
home.
ass back.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
fuck
afraid to go.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you're in trouble for bleeding. You know, that was the whole thing. Oh, fuck, I'm bleeding. I can't go home. I'll be in trouble.
Dude, how many times you heard when you were a kid, don't bleed on my fucking carpet? Like,
Every
take that
time.
shit outside. Bleeding on my
Every
fucking
time.
carpet.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And on Saturdays and Sundays, they locked us out
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
all fucking day. No, you can't come in. Hell, I
Dude,
remember your mom did that to us when we were like 17, 18 years old.
yeah, exactly. Because I left my mom's when I was like fucking, man, that was in Reagan era. So I was like
Early.
fucking 14. Yeah, I
Dude,
left and then I came back.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
and she was like, nah, motherfucker. Fuck you. You already left the house. You and your
Dude, your
fucking
mom,
homeboys.
I will say it till the day I die, is your mom is so fucking cool for how she let me come into your world. You know?
Yeah.
And she was like, absolutely, come on in. And she took care of me. And I mean, fuck, she ever need anything, I'll give it to her before anybody.
Yeah. Because
Plus, I
I
know
think
she
yeah.
smells good.
I think that's because she was still raising the crumb snatchers. So she
She
still
was.
had that. Yeah, she still had that. Yeah, I raised the kids because I wasn't there for shit, dude. I wasn't there from uh, about 14 till my little brother Daniel died.
Yeah.
And that's when she actually like,
Yeah, everything kind of changed, dude.
yeah.
Hell, I remember they went Jewish. Are they still Jewish?
Nah, well, they are, but they aren't, but they are, but they aren't. So it's
Right.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
They
I get
were
it.
Jewish, and then they went Catholic again, and then I was like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?" And then they went like holistic, and then I came back like within the last 2 years, and I was like, "Have you ever heard about flat Earth?" And they're like, "You're fucking crazy," and then I'm like, "Flat Earth is the truth." And I'm like, "Yeah, I told you, told you,
Damn it.
motherfuckers."
Damn it, dude. You can't play with people like that, dude. You can't.
No, I'm just saying it's true. Flat Earth is the
Okay.
truth, dude. I'll bring you up on it. Flat Earth's truth,
Not
and
interested.
God, it's all on God's thing, man.
I got a guy at work that has told me a couple weeks ago that he would make me a Nazi eventually. And I was like,
Nah,
no,
nah.
ain't gonna happen, right? So I ate this a couple 100 milligram edibles. Here's one right here. Just one gummy, 100 milligram. So I eat a couple of those. I'm at work. I'm baked out of my mind, right? And he's explaining shit to me. And he says something about the Holocaust being a hoax. And I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
of course it.
I was like, dude, don't tell the Jews. They're committed to the lie. I start laughing. Don't tell them. They're pissed off. And
Yeah,
then he starts going into his own nom, dude, about how it was faked and all this shit. And I'm so baked out of my mind. I'm like, yep, what's up? And I'm just laughing at him, dude. This is the best shit I ever heard in my life. The funniest shit I ever heard in my life.
right.
He's like, I'll make you a Nazi. I'm like, dude, it's not going to happen. That's
Never gonna happen. Yeah.
dude, it's ridiculous to hear him say the shit he did. Like,
Yeah.
he says the U.S. went in and changed all the concentration camps to make it look like they were
That's
doing what they
fucking
were doing.
stupid. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh my God, dude, are you fucking serious? How you gonna say that? And he was like, it's true. Okay, buddy. Everyone's
Yeah.
against. Yeah, they all did it. Okay.
Nah, but give me give me a quick minute, and I'll get you on flat Earth, dude.
No,
Because
not gonna happen. Yeah.
nah, I'm telling you, dude. When I fucking first heard flat Earth, I was like, stupidest motherfucking shit I ever heard of. And then like Ninja started coming at me with like real logic about it, and I was like, yeah, like logically that doesn't fucking make sense. Why are flight paths made the way they are? Why the fuck are? And I was like, you know what? Fuck. But I gambit it to the CERN shit in 2012. So like I don't know if you know about CERN and all that shit.
No.
So CERN, when they fired it up in 2012 and 2015, was when they started putting the hydrogen particle colliders together and trying to make parallel universes. And so these parallel universes started manifesting in themselves. Like when me and you were kids, the earth was round. Completely acceptable. I understand it. After they fucking around and put us into a parallel universe, it's fucking flat. It's fucking flat now. Like it is.
It's changed. All right.
Well, you know me. You know me. You know I'm not
Oh, I
like
do.
you know I'm not like one of those dudes that are just like, yeah, okay. You know, I'm gonna fuck around and find out, cat. And I fucked around and I found out, and I'm like, fuck, what the fuck is going on? Because um, you can do a bunch of them. Like, okay, so if you're in fucking New York, right? The Earth spins, right? If you're in New York, you raise up off of a helicopter, you can wait until Los Angeles comes up underneath you and lay down.
Nah,
Yeah.
no, because you're still caught in the gravity. You're still going with it.
There is no such thing as gravity.
Oh, see, now you're going in a different direction.
Because if gravity was actually real, it's called buoyancy. It's not called gravity, right? So if a
Same
dude
property,
drop,
though.
no, it's not. It doesn't. It's not equivalent.
Well, then it's not the
So
same thing.
right, it's called buoyancy and density. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll
All
give
right,
it to you. Yeah.
all right.
And
This.
before you know it, next time you talk about it, you'll be like, the fuck? This is bullshit. And I'll be like, I told you, motherfucker.
The universe is bullshit.
It
That's it.
is
I'm out.
absolute bullshit. But anyway, we reached our fucking 2 hour 30 minutes. Yeah, so man, me and you we'll fuck around. What do you do next Saturday?
Shit, this if you want to.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's fuck around.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I got and I'll try to get Tim's bitch ass on here and we'll fuck around and fuck with it. It was a good 2.5 hour fucking stream. We'll see what kind of likes we get on it. And I don't give a fuck about likes and I don't give a fuck about subs. So y'all can all eat a fucking dick, you know. If you like it, you like it. If not, you know where to go get some culos. Chupa mi verga, putas, and have fun with it. But thank you, Eric, man, for
Hey, no
fucking coming
problem, dude.
on me.
I'll do this every Saturday. I don't have shit else to do.
Hell yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm about it.
Hell
We
yeah,
got
dude.
we got some people in the chats. We still got one person watching. But yeah, we're good and good. And um, let's fuck with it, man, more and more.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
And
we will. Let's fuck with it and see where it goes.
yeah, fucking A. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. We'll still be on the back chat, so we can still bullshit,
All right.
after it's over. But go ahead and send your piece to the people. Tell everybody what you want
Fucking
them to hear.
hell, I love them, dude. Let them do what they do, whoever they are. Shit, do what they do.
Right
Just
on.
know that I love everybody these days, so might as well.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna end it with God bless you all. One love. Keep searching for the truth because the truth is out there, and eventually you'll find it if you really look for it hard enough. And on that note, Breezy's fucking out, man. And thank you for joining and participating.
Thank you.
Whoop whoop.
Woo woo.